How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are taking on the memorable Battle Gogeta, one of the hardest fights on Global Dokkan, here with our fancy new Dragon Ball Heroes units. We got our Universe Tree Goku at Max Link's Rainbow status. We're going to be taking him on here with the sort of a mix of Dragon Ball Heroes and Realm of Gods team, just to kind of make this work for this fight. So we're sticking Vegeta here in front because there is 5 attacks there, which means we'll be able to proc his revive, although we do have AGL UI coming in. Yeah, I think that was the 5th attack, so now we might not revive. But, again, we do have AGL UI coming in. So, I mean, if we fall below 70%, we should still be able to revive. But, I mean, that's the main reason because the fight is so short, there's a lot of different ways things can go. I brought both AGL and Vegeta here, so we'll see if it works. But, I mean, look at that. With the Pan support linked with the Vegeta, they share about 3 links. I mean, that's pretty good for turn 1. Unfortunately, we didn't get the last attack there, but still, you know, throwing out 315 million attacks, oh, thank goodness she dodged. Yeah, so, alright, well, let's play this out.
Goku! 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 Dad! Goku! It's up to you, Kakarot. Don't you fail.
Alright, yeah, so we do have Tech UI. If by some miracle it takes us till turn 6 here, at least we'll be able to finally get rid of the domain. But he's just here. Dodge, plus, I mean, with him in slot 1, he can actually boost up our Universe Triku. Friend is Rainbow, just like ours is, although I think this one chose to go with Dodge. There we go. Thank goodness Tech UI decided to dodge there. He's been frauding out for me a little bit lately, but thank goodness he dodged there. Yeah, so I think the friend here went dodge and additionals. So he might not hit as strong as our. Well, I mean, they should be relatively the same. Just the only thing I found difference in the builds is the amount of. Oh, thank goodness we dodged the super. There we go, 17 million. Yeah, so that definitely having that Tech UI support slot 1, which is what I wanted to see how how that worked out for him. So that's kind of nice. I would say if you're going to go for the boost for him, right, rather than using the extra defense from the trio, because the trio don't have too many all-out struggle. Well, I mean, I guess you could bring Vegeta. Yeah, I'm going to try that, actually. I'll try that setup. Get rid of, like, maybe Tech UI, bring the trio, and bring Vegeta here. We'll see. But anyways, point is, the only difference I've been noticing with the hidden potential builds, depending on who's supporting them, is, you know, how often they crit, right? I found that mine without any crit wasn't critting as often as I wanted him to, so I adjusted his potential to fit more crit. So I give him a little more crit, even though he doesn't really need it. It just, like, that initial proc was really bothering me that it wasn't happening. There we go. Okay, we get the dodge with AGL UI, but that's to be expected. That's what AGL UI does. Alright, we've actually got, I mean, honestly, you know, this is actually playing out pretty nicely. We've actually done quite a bit of damage to him. That's actually kind of crazy looking at this, right? Because typically with a setup like this, because the UIs in the blue evolution, their 12 keys are nullified, they typically aren't able to do as much damage. But Goku, right? Jeez, like, that was all Goku just there. So, alright, a little less this turn. Probably would have been better if we put him in the middle there next to UI, but we have the other Triku on the other rotation, so that's kind of fine here. Alright, and he does have his full passive up, by the way, but still, I mean, he's still throwing out 14 million crits. Like, this is still pretty good. There we go. Alright, and we take double digits. Nice. Okay, so what do we do here? I guess that's the question. Alright, let's do his active, actually. Alright, nice little bit of 10 million damage there. We'll take that. Okay, so I'm going to stick UI here. Perfect. Alright, this works out. So all we need to do is get the dodge. Yep, okay, we're solid. Now, as long as Tech UI doesn't eat a super, I think this is good game. Yeah, so I did run this. I've run this a few times, about, 20 or so times, and every time I've run it, in the instances where Goku has eaten a super, which we're really lucky that he didn't do here, and honestly, we probably could have threw him in slot 1, but I didn't want to risk the super slot 1. He doesn't survive a slot 1 super, right? But he does survive a super from Gogeta post super. In fact, he takes 300k from that super. Nice, look at that. That is beautiful. That's what we want to see. 17 million on the second one. Nice. So this is actually a good supported turn for him because we're supported by both the Pan and the UI Goku. So that's actually nice. Wow. Okay, he just annihilated Gogeta. Like, that damage on Gogeta this entire fight was all Goku. Like, that's kind of crazy. He's actually putting out quite a bit of damage. It doesn't look like it, but he's actually putting out quite a bit of damage on Gogeta. That's crazy. All right. But yeah, as I was saying, he's not really. I mean, he can be slot 1, but depending on the fight. But like, Gogeta, he's not taking a slot 1 Gogeta super. However, he is taking a post super. He can take post super from Gogeta. In fact, turn 1, I have a run, which I do think I posted the screenshots of in the community post and on Twitter. He can tank the super attack. I think he takes, like, at Rainbow, he takes like 300k unsupported, which is pretty good for him, right? It's a lot better than most other units. Consider the fact that even post super, the trio can get one shot by that super, right? Like consider that. So I mean, especially turn 1. So he's honestly, the combination of his guard and the damage reduction with the amount he's getting extra on his super attack is actually pretty good. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I'm not sure where the downplay for this guy came. I legitimately believe it's just because he's a heroes unit, because he is easily, from what I've been seeing in his play, he is easily one of the top 5 TURs. Like, if I had to readjust my list, which I just might, let me know if you guys want to see that in the comments down below. I just might readjust the list. I would definitely slide him somewhere around 4 or 5. I don't quite know if he's all the way up there at 1 or 2, but he's definitely somewhere around the middle, I think. He's definitely one of the better TURs released this year, and his conditions honestly aren't that bad. If we can survive on Slug's conditions, I think Goku's aren't that bad, especially when, considered it is crossover, not strictly heroes, and Pan herself being just a crossover unit you can throw on there, who is actually pretty good, no problems there. So guys, that is it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and in the comments down below, let us know, what do you think of Universe Tree Goku, the best Dragon Ball Heroes units we've had? I mean, by far, Vegeta was good in his year, right? But I think he pales in comparison to what this Goku is doing, especially because he can be run off the Heroes team. But let us know what you think in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.